for me, I make music for the people who, in the sense, who are
Yes, sir.
oftentimes, especially as men, I can just say that now, as black men too, we are almost programmed to shut our feelings out.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to a conversation about how we're feeling, most of the times it's dismissed just because it's not nature, but because of how things have been set up.
Oh, God.
We're taught to dismiss our feelings.
It's like societal norms.
So music has given me the avenue to explore how I'm feeling. And rather than be afraid to express it, go full force into it.
What up, man? It's welcome to Humblerickyy Podcast. We got a very special episode for you guys. A special guest. We got Angryface. Yo, it's like this guy is like one of my inspirations. You guys don't understand. Like I've been dying to have this guy on. Yo, that shit is like it's overdue, bro. You know what I mean? And of course, we can't forget my dog Nappy, my co-host. Yeah. He's back again for another episode. Y'all already know what's up. Yo, I'm gonna let the boy introduce himself, man. Tell the people about like what you do exactly.
What's poppin'? I'm Angryface. I'm a producer, an artist, visionary.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes. So tell the people a little bit like about your background, like you know, like where you from, you know what I mean? Like how you got into music.
For sure. That's a funny question, bro. Because it's always hard for me to trace like when I got into music. I think it's been like a part of me my whole life. As cheesy as that sounds though. But I'm from New York City.
Yes, sir.
Shout out New York.
Shout out New York, shout out the Bronx.
Shout out Queens. Shout out
and just growing up, bro, I remember my facts, bro. Growing up, I remember my parents used to play like just a lot of shit when I was younger, bro. My mom's Jamaican, and my dad, he's just like, you know, he's African American, but he loves all types of music. It's funny too because I don't speak any patois. My pops, he like.
I'm Asian, right? I didn't grow up speaking no Creole.
Yeah,
I was one of those, and I know there's a lot of those, and I know Spanish people too that relate, bro. Like I know a couple of homies that can't even speak no Spanish.
I still gotta teach you some Creole, bro. I still gotta teach you some Creole,
bro. Trust me, I got it. It's in it. It's in it.
I feel you.
I just gotta, you feel me? Like you feel me?
As long as you can understand it.
Yeah, oh God.
So I mean, yeah, it's the same thing, bro. But like my dad, he what's it called? He used to play a lot of crazy music when I was younger. Just always had my mind like wondering. And on top of that too, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Aside from music, video games too. Like the sounds that I would hear as a kid would always, you feel me? Have my mind.
I feel you.
Nintendo
Like, what's your favorite video game?
The Nintendo 64, the OG PlayStation.
Yeah, the OG PlayStation, bro. Final Fantasy,
Mario, Sonic.
Yeah, for real, bro. Crash Bandicoot, bro.
Grand Theft Auto.
The
old GTAs. I'm talking about San Andreas and shit like that.
I remember cheat codes and shit.
Bro, Vice City.
How do you feel about sports games?
Bro, Matt, hey, all of y'all can get smoking 2K off my
Nah, you fronting.
Hey, all
You
the smoking
fronting.
2K. All the smoking 2K.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't play no sports. Skate 3, Skate 2.
Exactly, bro.
That's probably my sports.
So like,
I play shit.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself as an artist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, your everyday life as an artist, like how you approach like music, like you know why you make music.
So why I make music? Honestly, bro, it's like to some degree, it's like a form of therapy.
Yeah.
With all the shit that goes on day to day, it's hard to like grasp that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on, so it's hard to process everything at once. So music has given me like the ability to breathe and assess and like reflect.
Yeah.
And that's been a lesson too, because it's been, I guess like as you get older, you kind of realize what you start to pay attention to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was on autopilot for like the majority of my life. I'm not gonna lie, I mean I still be floating here and there, bro.
It happens. It's just, I feel like it's because of music, low key. I feel like because we've been surrounded by a lot of music.
Yes.
And music is a space and a void in its own.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? So being in different worlds in music, you know what I mean? Because you're so expressive. Like your music is fucking raw.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Raw.
Yeah.
Lyrics
bro.
honest as fuck, uncut. You feel me?
Yeah, you
And
guys
honest,
gotta take a
honest,
listen to
honest,
Angryface.
you feel me? So I feel you feel me? Because I was there, bro. I was floating as fuck too one time, bro.
Yeah.
It happens, you feel me? We just got it is on catching ourselves more.
Right. So it's, yeah.
And like, which artists or celebrities that say like, you know, influence you a lot when it comes to this, you know, music industry, being an artist. So
right. I find honestly, bro, I find influence in a barrage of things. But one person, bro, in particular, who really helped, who put the music in perspective for me, I'm not gonna lie, was Tyler Creator, bro.
oh boy.
He really put music in
let me hit
perspective.
that right
This is for the nigga.
Let me hit that right
This is for the
quick.
nigga in the subway. This is for the niggers in the suburbs.
Yes, sir.
Wait. This is for the niggers in the suburbs and the white kids for nigga friends that say the N-word and they call weird fat bitch. Wait. I can't say that F word because I know it's offensive. Bitch, nerd, whatever the fuck he
in
said.
The Jazz, Kitty Cats, and Steven Spielberg.
They say they ain't acting right. Always trying to change our fucking color into black and white, but they never change them. Never fucking stand them. Turn my fucking amps up, bro. Tyler to me, like no lie, like Tyler put me in that vibe again. Like he shows me, all of us, like we can do it. Like Tyler was that first person that said fuck radio, fuck mainstream, fuck magazines, fuck blogs. Y'all can suck dick, all that shit.
Did you know,
and
like,
I music and it was fucking slapping.
Did you guys know, like, the first project? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the first project that he like recorded, like it was like kind of like, you know, to the laptop microphone.
Yeah.
No actual microphone type shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. I was watching the documentary. I'm like, bruh, yo, and it goes like to show you, bruh, like, yo, music doesn't have to be all the time complicated. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm good. Like sometimes just use what you have and then express, like, you know, how you feel. Like be yourself the best that you can, and that shit will translate. It's like, you know what I mean?
Facts, bro.
Yo, it's crazy.
Yo, it's funny, bro, because when I got into Tyler, to be honest, bro, I was neck deep in like church.
Girl,
I
that's
grew up
crazy.
in that type of atmosphere. So when I heard Tyler, I think it had to be Yonkers, bro, because that was just the most like shocking moment in hip hop at the time. And I was in church, bro. Not like actually in church, but I was like involved in church activity, like, you feel me? Like my mindset, all the above. I saw the Yonkers shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? This shit demonic,
Yo, that shit was fire.
Bro, but I
can't
can't
lie.
the upside down cross,
bro. But
like, bro,
I was like, this man is wild, bro. But I can't front. I was
different.
I was
eating
curious,
bugs
bro.
on the fucking camera, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Eating bugs.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was curious, like not like this is really cool. I was like, I'm like this. There has to be a reason behind it.
No, for real, because he's a genius.
He's a genius.
Because with art, because people with a low self-esteem or people with a certain low perception, and I'm sorry if it came off like that with a self-esteem, because we all go through that.
Facts.
So I'm just speaking about music, because, you know, some people really come for certain people.
No, absolutely.
And sometimes we really gotta be like, bro, like, what are they really trying to say? What are they really trying to do? Why are they doing this on? Like, when people question artists for what they do in their music videos or how they approach their music and shit, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
You feel me? Because Tyler, he broke that code. He showed people that, bro, you can be yourself.
You can do this yourself.
You can do this. And look, and not even just Tyler. I'm sorry, but like, his whole collective for art and shit like that.
Yes.
You feel me? Because it wasn't just him.
They
It was him
deserve
and
a
his
lot
whole
of credit.
team, you feel me? The boys had a whole fucking TV show, like, lit as fuck, you feel me? Like, them boys was like lit. Like, it was lit, and it had the whole country, the whole world, like, on go, on smash, you feel me? That shit was wavy, you feel me?
And the reason why, like, in these because I've had these conversations with my homies, you feel me? But like, the reason why I say Tyler is because I don't think people are aware of the impact that he really had on niggas, bro. Like, he really impacted the culture, bro. And I'm a product of that. You get what I'm saying? Not even from a musical standpoint, but just the way he approached his creativity and the confidence that he put in himself. Even when people were looking at him crazy, even when I was looking at him crazy. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, most deaf. And I know you just mentioned something about being at church. So I'm guessing you probably raised from like a religious family, right?
Facts.
So
Yeah.
how do they feel about you as an artist? You know, cause like for me as a Haitian, like my mom is religious. You know what I mean? She don't really, you know, fuck with the sometimes like the kind of music that I make. You know what I mean? Like, do you mind talking about that? Like, how do your family, like, do they support what you do and stuff like that?
Yo, that's a good question, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really know. You feel me? Like, I look my parents in the eyes every morning, like, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to my music, I don't know. I don't know if that's intentional or not. You know, my parents are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure it's like I'm sure it's for them to some degree hurtful, to be honest with you, because my music's very raw.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, I'll play music for my and let me backtrack for a second. The music that my parents used to play me was very introspective. So you had to think. So when my parents, I'm sure when my parents listen to music nowadays, they're thinking. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, the fact of the matter is, like, when they listen to my music, I don't know if I know my dad, like, he's always like, yeah, my son makes music and stuff, but we never really had a conversation about, like, directly about my music. I'm sure there's some things that they heard that were probably, like, a little stabbing.
Yeah.
Just because it's just like, you know what I mean? This is me, my rawest, truest
I
form.
feel
This
you.
is
I
who
can
I am.
relate to that, bro.
So as a parent, that may be a hard reality to face. Therefore, that's why I'm not too sure. But, you know, my parents they always express how proud they are of me, how much they love me. But when it comes to the music, yeah, my mom's just like, yo, stop playing that shit. I could be talking about like something crazy. My mom's just like, yo, I'm just like, hey, turn up, mom. You feel me? My pops is a lot more like, he's a thinker, just like me. So, shout out to parents, bro.
Shout out to pops. Shout out to moms. Shout out to grandma. Shout out to aunt. Shout out to auntie and them. Shout out to sister. Shout out to everybody.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
So,
shout out to tribe.
So like, do you have like favorite albums?
Please.
Favorite movies, TV shows right now?
Start with the albums, but don't do one.
Yeah.
Do like do like
Bro,
3, bro. Come
I'll tell
on,
y'all
don't
right
do
now.
one.
I'm kind of weird when it comes to favorite albums, bro. Cause
There's so many, right?
there's so many.
I feel you.
For
Okay,
real?
how about
Oh
this?
my.
Like, what is your top 5 albums of all time?
Damn. I'll tell you my top 5 albums as of right now.
Okay.
Because
okay,
I don't even know if I can answer
I feel you.
I still gotta think about it. I'm gonna say "Awaken My Love" by Childish Gambino. I'm gonna say "Viva La Vida" by Coldplay. I love that album.
Angryface killing it right now, bro.
The Love Below, Speaker Box.
I know what I'm gonna be bumping in the car.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Corinne Bailey Ray, but she sings that song. You got just like a star in the sky. It's an old ass song, bro, but she made an album in 2016 called The Heart Speaks Whispers, and I've sampled some of I sampled some of her the songs on that joint, like my first EP. So it has like I have a special place in my heart for it.
I feel you.
And as of recently,
What was the name of your first EP?
Snacks.
I heard it, so I know who you're talking about. I was gonna say I'm not sure who's Corey Ben. I'm like, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Fire. She's actually having a concert here, sometime soon. And then my last, bro, some rap songs, Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh God.
That album really like.
Yes.
Shout out.
Oh God. So like, what about like?
I like Earl Sweatshirt saves lives.
Bro, he saved mine. I mean,
He
to some degree, bro. He really is.
Yeah.
He's like
That's the
big
power
bro.
of music.
He like that big brother that you like, damn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you just know so much, bro. Like, you done
Why?
got me right, bro.
You feel me? Like, this man's like my age, but I feel like he's like within the last couple years, this man aged like 1,000
I
years.
feel
He has
you.
like so much wisdom. It's crazy. But yeah, like Bossa Nova is like Brazilian jazz. It's like.
Oh yeah. Actually, like, yeah, I sampled one and I made a beat. Like, to be honest, but I wish like I should have been the speakers.
That's all
Bro, you
good,
should have
bro.
brought it.
Yeah, oh God, cause
That's
last time I
actually-
was yeah, I didn't fucking change the speakers, so I tried to call it the interface. I'm like, bro, that shit not gonna work. Cause we was gonna be bumping your music, you know what I mean? Type shit. Yes, bro. That was the
If I don't
plan.
know what about my interface.
Yeah,
Now I
yes,
know. Now I know
man.
to be more prepared for that.
I feel you.
No, for sure.
But yeah, so like in terms of like right now, do you have like favorite TV shows, movies? Are you into anime? Like you want to talk like
Yeah, bro. I mean, I like a lot of things, bro. So much so where I get kind of lost in like what to pay attention to sometimes. I'm the type of person, bro, that I can like have so much on my mind. I gotta direct my focus.
Oof, boy.
So it's what's crazy.
You don't say, bro. That's me all day.
That'd be me too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I had to like direct my. I think artists go through that though.
Yeah.
I think like we just be taking so much, bro, in different ways, and then we're like, oh, let's just home in over here.
And I feel like now that's like the most beautiful part about it, because that's helping us mature more as artists, you know what I mean?
And it's helping us appreciate life.
Yeah, because before it was like us in the bubble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Right.
Unless you know.
Right, facts. And now we're like taking it, you feel me? We're broadening the circle. So we're absorbing more. The bigger the circle, the more there is to take in your vicinity. You feel me?
Oh God.
That's why this is a whole nother conversation, but like that's why I can't hate on niggas like Drake.
I feel it.
Because his circle is so big. Imagine how much that man has to absorb, bro. It's like Goku, bro. Like when he was fighting with Majin Buu, everybody had like, you feel me? Like that's probably how Drake feels on a date, bro. Like,
Freaking Kendrick.
Yeah, and even Kendrick.
Cole.
You feel me?
Yes.
I did Rashad, bro. Like it's
Jay,
like
even
Kanye. Yeah, bro, because you gotta work on that spirit bond. You do.
Facts.
As a man, I feel like as a man, you gotta really like sit there and be like, all right, boom, like what the fuck we gotta like hold ourselves together for real.
Absolutely.
And then we gotta be like, all right, boom, let's do it.
That's facts.
You know, and that's or let's use our hands for something more beautiful and better than violence.
Right.
Because sometimes that energy and rage can transmute into that. And that's where like that other side comes out. You know what I mean? So it's just like understanding like ourselves more mentally. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
As an artist too, and what direction to go, so we can stay more focused. You feel me?
Yeah, like, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because it also like, you know, make me want to bring this subject us that question is like to be besides like, what does your music stand for? You know what I mean? Like, why do you make music? Like, how does that translate? Because I know I have, as a producer, I work with a lot of artists. They just make music because they're kind of looking for the friends validation. You know what I mean? So it's like if their friends say, yo, I'm not fucking with that, they're not making it, you know, that shit. But like, how do you approach that when it comes to making music?
I think as you guys know too, as an artist, it's like a journey to get to that point. For me, I make music for the people who, in the sense, who are oftentimes, especially as men, I can just say that now, as black men too, we are almost programmed to shut our feelings out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to a conversation about how we're feeling, most of the time it's dismissed just because it's not nature, but because of how things have been set up.
Oh God.
We're taught to dismiss our feelings.
It's like societal norms.
So music has given me the avenue to explore how I'm feeling, and rather than be afraid to express it, go full force into it. So sometimes the songs may be a lot to try to put together, or sometimes it's just extreme happiness.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like what my music stands for is people who are looking for a source to express those feelings, whether it's bad, good, extreme joy. It's a trip
of life.
Yes.
Exactly. And we're humans. We're gonna experience emotions, and for me personally, it's only healthy to practice those emotions and recognize them. You get me?
Yes.
Because if you start acting out of your emotions and you don't have no control over the fact that I'm angry or I'm sad, it can turn into an action that you may regret.
Yeah.
So my music is solely for the person who is looking for an ear, or who's looking for, you feel me, a voice to guide them.
Yes, I feel you on that.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Like, oh God, because it's like, yo, I remember the first time I actually listening like to your music, it's like instantly, bro, I just became a fan. You know what I mean? Bro. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? I just like instantly, it's like it's something about the way you structure the song, you know, your sound. It's like, I just feel that shit, inside that
Appreciate
shit.
that,
Like, yo,
First time he put me, I think it was in the whip.
yes, he was in the car.
And
Actually.
like, bro, like, that's your shit, bro.
Yeah, like
Appreciate
you guys
it.
gotta
Thank
check
you.
him out. Like Angryface.
Tap
You
in.
guys gotta tap in.
Tap in, tap in.
Like if
Tap
you
in,
really
tap in.
like you said, one of those songs said like, yo, if this not the music you're looking for, then what for you? Yo, bro, I feel that shit, man. I'm like, oh God, bro.
Bro, I want to play your shit right now.
Yeah, bro. Oh God, bro. Why would you consider like a success as an artist for you? In your music career? Why would you call it success? Because success definition to every artist is different. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Maybe like for one artist, it is to be like whatever number one in the Billboard chart or whatever.
Right.
The next one might be like just being an inspiration to people that's coming. So like what does that mean to you? Like what would you consider like after it's all said and done, what do you want to accomplish and that you would consider like that is a success? Like I did what I needed to do.
When
And be happy.
what I'll consider a success is when my dad looks at me and he's like, "You did that shit." And I'm like,
Yo, I feel that.
appreciate that.
I feel that. I feel
To be
that.
honest with you, that's it. When my family can look at me and like not try to gas me, but I can tell like they fuck with it. Like, yeah, like you did that shit.
I feel you.
I'm like, appreciate that.
Like,
Because I know that means that speaks colors. Like for me, that's beyond with the interaction.
Rainbows with a pot of gold.
You feel me?
Bro.
Exactly.
And that you created.
Right.
Not somebody out here.
From my hand.
You.
You know what I'm saying? That's success to me. When people can sit back and just really appreciate me, keep me relevant by keeping me alive, keeping my music alive,
Yeah.
and it inspires somebody to create something.
Yeah, the
That's
keyword
the
right
biggest
there.
thing.
So yeah, that was an awesome episode. It was great having you, bro.
Appreciate
Like
you,
it
man.
was crazy.
Appreciate you
bro.
guys. Also, tap in on IG at
Yes.
Angryface RJ, Angryface_RJ,
That way.
Apple Music, Spotify,
Yes.
SoundCloud, Angryface.
Like your name is
all
the same on
caps,
every platform,
period.
right?
Same on all.
Yes, so y'all can't miss the dude, bro. Like this dude is fucking amazing. Bro. Like I'm saying, like if you fuck with me, you enjoy. Like not even like people that listen to me, artists that come like yo that fuck with my biz, bro. Yo, it's not possible without this guy. Like period. Like there's no Humblerickyy without this guy, bro. You know what I mean? Cause I'm being honest, bro. Like I'm an introvert going to like SE, bro. I'm like I didn't really feel like I fit in type shit. You can tell, bro. Like I kind of like in a different space. Cause I'm like I just kind of like
Eventually,
sing
like,
yes, exactly, bro. And it's like, bro, the first beat that I ever uploaded on SoundCloud was like featuring this guy. You know what I mean? He didn't look like to say like, yo, I'm such a great producer or whatever. Like I'm not gonna collaborate with this guy. He actually said that like, yo, you should probably do this, do that. And you probably at this time I know you feel like it's smart, but yo, that shit was big to me. You know what I mean? Because that's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And kind of scared, like to come out of my shell and ask for help. And the fact that you come and like, yo, you can do this better. Like, yo, right now you're looking at Humblerickyy, especially the producer. Like, yo, because like, yo, I admire this nigga work. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
So most there, bro, y'all go check that boy out and stay ready for another episode of 6. And also, Nappy, thanks for being here, my co-host. Love this nigga, bro. Yo, until next time, peace out.
Always.